Today we're taking a look at Glow Culture's Double Duty Retinol Repair Serum. Say that 12 times fast. So why not put it to the test and see what Glow Culture has created. Hey team, welcome to today's video, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name's Hayden. We obviously have another skincare product that we are looking at today because it was in the opening segment before my intro. Now before we do jump into the product from Glow Culture, I do want to mention that I literally got back from Thailand yesterday morning, and after spending a lot of time in the tropical sun, the heat, sweating, all of that stuff, and wearing sunscreen morning, day and into the night for the entire time we were there, I'm giving my skin some time to recover before I introduce any other active ingredients. So rather than applying this on my face, I'm going to run through texture, packaging, how it feels, any fragrance, and of course the finish and application on the back of my hands. Then once my skin has settled down and we've climatized to the very cold winter in Melbourne, I will be putting it on my face, and that will be a follow-up in a short. Now I did pick this up for full price for 60 Australian dollars. You can actually get it, I have since found, in discount warehouses or chemists or pharmacies or drugstores, whatever it's called in your country, for around $40. Wish I knew that prior. For that money, you do get 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce of product. Now I do quite enjoy the packaging. That's what stood out to me at first when I saw it on the shelf, when I was doing my research of what to try next. The bright blue with the kind of yellow-green against it does make it stand out. I like the finish. It's not a matte, it's kind of textured, the cardboard, and it does feel a little on the luxe end. On the inside, the product itself also comes in a luxe, in my opinion, component. It is matte plastic. It's got the same embossing of the writing, color scheme. It looks like a pump. Yes. Oh, I kind of like that mechanism. At the bottom is a twist and the pump pops up. I much prefer a pump to a dropper because the active ingredients won't be exposed to light and air. Therefore, they will remain active for a longer period of time. So what does it actually claim it's going to do? I'll read it directly off the packaging. Resurface, firm, restore. Encapsulated retinol, created by a patented technology and more skin-friendly than pure retinol, helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for renewed-looking skin. Bakuchiol, so obviously these are some of the ingredients as well. Plant-based, non-irritating, retinol-like active that acts on lines and wrinkles, helps to improve skin firmness and texture for glowing skin. Fermented rice water, rich in nutrients, vitamins and minerals to smooth, firm, brighten and deeply soften skin. We'll see if it softens the back of my hands. Fermented argan oil, higher in beneficial omega acids than unfermented oil, helps with antioxidant protection, hydration, and strengthening of skin barrier. And then biofermented blend, powered by fermented ingredients, pre- and postbiotics and micronutrients to help support, nourish, and protect the skin barrier. Right off the back, fermented skincare. Fermentation transforms ingredients into smaller molecules that can provide additional benefits, be more easily absorbed, and penetrate deeper into the skin. A skin-friendly, renewing serum formulated with encapsulated retinol and plant-derived retinol alternative, Bakuchiol, for double the wrinkle-fighting power. With the potency of 4 times fermented ingredients and other powerful actives, it's shown the power to reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles after 2 weeks. We'll have to test that claim. And target uneven skin tone and rough texture skin for a smooth, radiant looking complexion. 86% of users noticed their skin felt softer, smoother and hydrated. Directions. When gentle enough to use daily, in the night time, Use after cleansing and or toning and before moisturizer. Where to use, face and neck. Bonus points for décolleté, so we're going to put it on the back of our hands. I'm pretty certain it'll be fine. How, apply 1 to 2 pumps to clean almost dry skin and allow to sink in for a minute. I did just wash my hands and they are damp. Start 1 to 2 times per week if you're new to retinol, and then every night or as tolerated. Let's see what it feels like on the back of my hands. We'll take a look. I'm going to put it on the hand that's got the ring and the watch. So this is my left, this is my right. We'll see if there's any difference in between. 1 to 2 pumps. It has a skincare scent to it, the atypical, very clinical, very lightweight, very fresh. It does seem to sink straight into the skin, which I do enjoy. I don't like things that just sit on top. Now, as you do rub that in, the fragrance intensifies. Now it's got more of a, I don't want to say floral, but it kind of reminds me of a floral undertone. It's not, I mean, it's not terrible, but it is fragrance, so keep that in mind. Now, it did sink in straight away. There is absolutely no residue left. You can see there is a slight sheen to the hand versus the one that doesn't have it. It is incredibly lightweight. You do feel as though that you can tell that there is something on the skin, but even with just on the hand, it does leave behind a healthy glow and just an even complexion, as well as just making my skin look like a bit more hydrated and nourished. My first thoughts, obviously I can't comment on whether or not the retinol has done anything yet because it's the first application and it's on my hands, and retinols are those kinds of ingredients that it's an over time type of a deal. What I can say is that the formulation feels elegant. The ingredients list looks promising, and the texture is exactly what I would expect from a modern day retinol serum. Some of the pros and cons. Pros are it's a lightweight feeling and texture. It comes in a pump package, which I'm very much appreciative of. Encapsulated retinol for slower release. Does include niacinamide and Bakuchiol, and it is vegan Australian made. Some of the cons, and there's only a couple of them. Fragrance. It does contain fragrance, so if you're one of those people who's got a sensitive nose, may not be for you. And at its price point of full price of $60, it is not within the budget realm of everyone. Although, like I said before, you can find sales. Overall, this is a promising first look at the Glow Culture's Double Duty Retinol Serum, or Retinol Repair Serum. I do appreciate that they're not relying on retinol alone, that they are including some other key ingredients to help support the skin barrier and promote it. The real test, however, will be how it performs on my face over the 2-week period, if there is any credible results. If you'd like to see that in a follow-up video, make sure you let me know down below. And if you have found this video helpful or any of my others, and you haven't yet subscribed, maybe consider doing that and ringing that little bell or hype the video. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure we do all the fun stuff, and most importantly, stay tuned because I always have more coming.